Just keep treading water, 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 just keep treading water. Just keep treading water, 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 just keep treading water. Good morning. It is Monday, February 27th, 2023. And that was probably the fastest February ever. Like a blink. I can't believe how quickly this month has gone by. I'm pretty preoccupied these days with the minds of the youth of the world, really, because everybody is influenced by North American consumer culture. And I say North American consumer culture because it's all the same. It's just a manifest differently in Canada than it is in the States. Because in Canada, we were the quiet, polite nod. Let it all pile up under the carpet. In the States, they actually speak their mind and just let the trash fly everywhere. Look at their administration. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, I've been preoccupied, and it's tough to live in a world that does nothing but trigger your trauma. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about what I get out of talking about this shit. I get a lot of suffering, to be honest. But I also know the value of actual real-world evidence. And I'm really hoping that people will start to listen, because the overt sexuality that has taken over our culture, this identity politics crap, is messing up the minds of our children. And people don't think that children getting sexually groomed and mutilated and abused are, the worst atrocities in the world. I beg to differ. Because the more kids out there that are focused on a carnal instinct without any respect for why we have that carnal instinct, and no understanding of how dangerous and damaging that carnal instinct can be, have their entire focus put on that carnal instinct as their early brain mapping has happened. And you get a world full of sex addicts that can't actually deal with and be functional about the things that are really important in life. Because I will tell you, having orgasms is about the least important of the things that we can feel good with in this existence. And when you spend a life focused only on that part of your being, because that's the only thing that anybody seems to value about you, is your sexuality. And we're talking about little kids who are being even talked to about what gender is. They have zero concept of it. None. And all you are doing is laying a minefield for them to walk through, rather than letting them walk through the pasture of who they're born as. Stop. We have to stop this. Are girls being raped in bathrooms and then shushed because, oh my goodness, we don't want to offend their perpetrators? That is literally my life. I do not explicitly tell my story because the people who hurt me were children who had no idea what the they were doing. Well, I mean, they saw pictures and had magazines and videos and things to try out, But they didn't understand what they were doing to me. And not that it matters. Nobody has to give a crap about the fact that I wake up every day wanting to die, really. Honestly, not wanting to be part of this world. That doesn't matter. What matters is even a handful of children, even one, the thought of even one child living the life that I led as a child. Nobody. I have no relationships because I'm a walking piece of trauma. I can't get away from it. I have been working on it for 35 years. What I can do is say, please look at this. Nobody wants to be around this. How many of me do you want to create? Nobody can do anything about me now. I cannot have intimate relationships with people. I just cause people to hurt. I literally had a person in my life tell me that my presence causes harm. It's because I remind people of things they don't want to be reminded of. And they shouldn't have to be. Okay, that person who loves me, I mean, there's a reason why I want to protect that person. Because I love them. And I know that they are as much a victim of it all as I am. This is a human being that once they came to sentience and understood what they did, had to figure out a way to live the rest of their life with it. We are really honestly creating a very, very, very messed up, sick situation right now. And if people don't start standing up and saying this has to stop, humanity really doesn't have much of a future. We can't keep letting this happen. We can't keep letting lives get destroyed. We can't just accept that it happens. You know, once upon a time, kids played doctor, and that was prohibited because it's dangerous for kids. All of these restrictions that everybody, no, it's not. It is about controlling us because we need to be controlled. That's what civilization is. Making us something other than animals. Just some thoughts on a Monday morning. Thank you for listening.
Just keep treading water. 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 Just keep treading water.